Gary Plasmeyer is back. It's been a couple years, I feel like, since you've been here. It's the first time in the studio.
First time in studio. Very excited to be here for sure.
This is truly a labor of love. This is the third generation community bakery. So if you are, again, in the community Gary is from in St. Louis, you know this family bakery. They've been around for 95 years. We love them because your mom and grandmom were huge QVC fans and watched QVC for years prior to coming here with their product religiously. So it was always on TV. So shout out. But what we loved is that the St. Louis ooey gooey, I always add the ooey part in there, are back.
Absolutely.
You have your choice of the vanilla, the chocolate chip, or the combo, and that way you can get one of each of the ooey gooey cakes. We're offering these at a price of $48. This is M133095. So with that said, individual flavors are limited, so if you want each one of the flavors, the chocolate or the vanilla, we only have 200 of each of those. So what is a ooey gooey St. Louis cake?
Well, let me dig into that for you. So St. Louis butter cake, or like you like to call it, ooey gooey butter cake. Right? Think of it as a sweetened cheesecake and a white cake got together and created this awesomeness. So it's going to have this flaky top crust. Then you've got the ooey gooey cream cheese center, and then you got a flaky, chewy bottom that's just going to give you a dessert like you've never had before. Now it is decadent, it is indulgent, and it is oh so good.
Yeah, and these are big. So you're cutting these massive slices.
These are big. So yeah, absolutely.
This one slice would probably be 3 servings because they're so rich and decadent. But you can see the ooey gooey on the top, that delicious kind of butter flaky crust on top. And of course what basically is a cake underneath.
Yeah, correct. Absolutely. So, and these are awesome too. So these are not only a dessert item. You can eat these with a cup of coffee in the morning. You can just have them as a snack. To your point, they are very decadent, very indulgent. So a little piece, just like this one here, and I don't know if you want to try one here.
I do want to try it.
Figured you did.
A little piece goes a long way.
Goes a long way.
Take us through the individual flavors. We'll start with the vanilla. Since
so the vanilla is the classic. We like to call it classic because it is the 100-year-old recipe that we currently work with. And then we take that recipe and we turn it into the other flavors that we have. So we have the chocolate chip, and then we have the classic for you today. Yeah, absolutely. And then you can combo them up. They freeze really well, so you can get them. You get up to 1 year in the freezer. So you got some holidays coming up. You've got St. Patty's Day. You've got Valentine's Day. You've got Easter. This is a big staple for us at Easter in our family, for sure.
Is this something that you would serve no matter what was the main course?
Always. We always had some Mama Bev's butter cake. Now, we didn't call it Mama Bev's butter cake, obviously, when we were growing up. But at the same time, yes, absolutely.
Well, Mom and Mama Bev's, let's give them a shout out, too, because this is one of those products that literally you grew up making these and watching them make these butter cakes, right?
Yep, absolutely, yep. I mean, we would go into the kitchen, and they're so sweet and decadent, we would try to eat them right out of the oven. And hot sugar and mouse didn't really work out real well for everybody. But we never learned our lesson, though.
You typically serve this room temperature then, Gary?
We do. So when you get them at home, yes, you can leave them out. You get 2 weeks at room temperature for sure. Leave them out on the counter, cut them up into little pieces. You can put them in the refrigerator. There's a lot of different ways you can do it. Pop it in the microwave, too.
Good.
Yeah.
That's vanilla.
I should
I've
offer
been waiting. No. I was sneaking in.
Pop it in the microwave, and then it lightens it up, and you get this custardy, just this delicious, awesome treat that if you've never had it, you gotta lean into this because there's no dessert on planet Earth that is quite like a butter cake.
It really,
it is just soft and sweet and decadent and delicious. This is so good.
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, we're.
If you have a sweet tooth and your sweet tooth is not satisfied after a slice of ooey gooey butter cake, then we can't help you.
Yeah,
there's no
I would totally
There's
agree
no
with
helping
that.
you for sure.
Absolutely.
With a little bit of ice cream or whipped cream on top.
Got some fruit here, It's got some whipped cream, like you said. That fruit will definitely cut into that sweetness a little bit too. So I definitely encourage that. There's just a lot of things you can do with it.
The
Very
balance.
versatile.
Yeah.
Especially
Well,
the classic.
And you get 2 of these for $48, so you can have them both in the vanilla. And that's the one that started it all.
Yeah.
Only 150 of those remaining. You can go with both in the chocolate chip. There's about 150 of those. And then what I always recommend, Gary, is try the combo. When we have something that offers you a taste of both, get that, because that way you get to try both and then you know exactly what to come back for when you want more.
Absolutely.
Do you have a shout out you want to do today?
So I do have a shout out. So it would be my parents' 60th wedding anniversary. And then tomorrow is actually Mom's birthday, which is very, very cool. That we're here on stage.
Right?
First time, and it's Mama Bev's birthday.
Mama
so very
Bev,
cool.
happy birthday from all the QVC family. Gary is so glad to have you back in the studio.
Thank you very much.
It's good to
Appreciate
see you.
Yep.
All right, we invite you to continue in the process of placing your order. And one